Everyone's looking for the young guy. They're looking for McVay. I think take a shot out, Todd Bowles, get him a second shot at head coach and see if he can do it.
I don't think they will. If they don't have Anthony Davis, I'm saying it right now. If Anthony Davis is out for the playoffs, they don't make it out of the first round.
It's crazy. And our kids will know how great Tom Brady is because he's going to be playing.
Yes, it is 15.0%.
That's what the Yankees brought Garrett Cole to do.
He was a 6th-round pick. This is a fairy tale story that's being written in front of our eyes.
People like to call them their JV team, and they just stole one of their better players.
They didn't struggle against the Padres. The Padres didn't really put up a fight in most of the games.
Jerry Jones, hope you're listening.
Hi, I'm Landon Bowe, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NFL Opinions of the Week. And I believe the person that I'm asking this, of course, is Austin. We did a video earlier in the year talking about who would get signed first, Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper. Keenan Allen got signed first, and coincidentally, both returning to their initial teams.
Yep, both returning to the organizations that drafted them. You are correct. And I think this is a perfect fit. Jacoby Myers asked for a trade out. We don't know if that's actually going to happen or if he's going to sign a extension before or during the season, if there's going to be a holdout, what that whole ordeal will be. But I think Cooper going back makes sense. Jacoby Myers was really their only quality wide receiver heading into the year that has tenure. I think Dante Thornton will also be good. Same thing with Jack Bech. But again, we just don't know for sure. Cooper gives them a veteran receiver that has had plenty of success during his career. And I think Pete Carroll will know how to use him correctly.
Yeah. And yeah, you talk about a veteran receiver. It's also with a veteran quarterback. I think Amari Cooper gives them a lot. But he's not going to be a flashy player. I think he's a solid player because, in my opinion, what the Raiders' offense is going to be is run Ashton Genty every chance you can. Brock Bowers is their number one option, I would say, passing wise. And then you don't have a diva wide receiver with Amari Cooper. He's played on the Browns. He's played on the Bills. He's just there. He offers a solid weapon on the outside. He makes you respect him. Not what he was, but he is a good wide receiver.
We both said that Amari and Keenan would be signed, correct?
I think so, yeah. I think I probably said Keenan first.
I don't actually remember which one I said first.
I don't remember. But I do.
I didn't say Raiders and Chargers, though.
That is very surprising. And here's another thing. Let's say the Raiders don't do well. You have a young guy in Genty. You could do what the Browns did and trade Amari Cooper to a team.
I don't think Cooper's going to be all that bad this year, and I think he waited to find the right. He wanted to make sure that he was going to have the chance to be a big part of an offense, and I think Cooper will have the ability to do that. Last year, Tyler Lockett, who's not very similar to Cooper in some ways, but still a tenured receiver that has a lot of yards during his career, still was productive last year with Geno. So I think that this year, Cooper should have a fair amount of success.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm curious, what do you mean, like, big part of the offense? Like,
after Jacoby Myers, who may be asking out for a trade, the guys below him that are quality wide receivers are Dante Thornton, who's basically a rookie, or is a rookie. I think he's a rookie. Maybe a second-year guy, but I think he's a rookie. And then Jack Bech, who I know is a rookie. They don't have tenure, right? So first game of the season, besides like Brock Bowers, he's going to be a major part of the offense. He's going to be one of their main wide receiver threats early in the year. And as long as he can get a foothold early, he'll be able to take advantage of that and make impacts where if they are poor at the end of the year, or towards the trade deadline, they could trade him, and he could be on a better team while still maintaining a larger role. I think that's why he took so long, is when he wanted to be a large part of an offense.
Yeah, and he could have been holding out for more money, and the market just didn't happen. I think that may have happened with Keenan Allen and the idea of location of going back to Las Vegas. And, yeah, it's really different from when he left. And I'm really intrigued by this Raiders team because it's win now, I would say. You trade for Geno. You draft Genty, who over the years probably is not going to do as well as the other guys that could have been picked. Give you a longer term guy, but right now he gives you a fantastic offensive piece. And he is someone that I think provides a lot for them. Just immediately out of the gate. And now you have Amari Cooper. So I'm curious, how do you feel? I think this could turn badly, though, if they don't do well and the veterans don't hit. So I'm just kind of curious, how do you see this move improving them in the AFC? You could just go AFC West.
Well, they're both in the same between Keenan and Amari. They're not in the same divisions. That's pretty interesting. Both of I think all the wide receiver rooms in the AFC West are on the weaker side because of Rashee Rice's suspension to start the year, and then you have Xavier Worthy, who not really a deep threat. You have Hollywood Brown, who has to prove that he's back to what he used to be. Then you have the Chargers with Ladd McConkey, who I think is the best player or best receiver in the division. And then Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston, Trey Davis. You have some other guys there. And then with the Raiders, again, if Jacoby signs his extension, let's say he does that because we don't obviously know where he's going to go, but let's just assume that he does. It'll be Amari Cooper will be one of the main targets along with Jacoby Myers. And also you have Brock Bowers, who's the best tight end in the division. I don't think that's all that crazy to say, even though there is Kelsey still there. I think it improves their offense enough for them to be scary. I think with Geno and Pete Carroll, I mean, that they went together. They went to the playoffs, right? We cannot forget that. In a year that everyone counted Geno and the Seahawks out, they made the playoffs. So I refuse to count them out. It is a tougher division, though. The Chargers last year made the playoffs. The Chiefs went to the Super Bowl and lost. The Broncos went to the playoffs. And they have Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims. They have a solid wide receiver room. Not great, though. And I do think this signing, though, really helps because he'll be a veteran leader. Like you said, he's not a diva. He can help the young guys kind of get glued into the schemes and also what they need to be doing on the field. But I think it's a wait and see. I mean, Cooper, I think he's 31. Let me make sure.
Might be 33.
No, he's 31.
Wow. Yeah. He feels old yet young at the same time.
Yeah, that's a fine way to put it. It's crazy to me that he only played 3 full years in Dallas. If you include the year that he was traded, it's 4, but it's 3 full years he played in Dallas.
Yeah, that was a dumb trade. Because it's like another money thing that could have worked. They could have made it work, and you could have had a strong wide receiving core. But yeah, they had to trade him. Didn't get enough back for him. They also chose the wrong guy. It's just a whole thing. Like at least the Raiders got a first round pick for him, but they didn't execute on that first round pick. And yeah, it's wait and see, but I really do love the fit of Cooper with the Raiders and under Pete Carroll, because Pete Carroll's a no nonsense guy. Of course, he has high energy, but he wants guys that will come and work, and that's Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he fits the scheme perfectly.
Yeah, so let us know your thoughts about the Amari Cooper signing. How do you think everything changes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.